This song is for my friends. This song is for my phone. This song is for my trophies and my existence in this world. This song is for my other phone and my iPhone and my sidekick. And God bless the Detroit Lions. They created the greatest, and I mean greatest. When I say greatest, I mean the greatest NFL victory. No wins. 0-16. The 2008 Detroit Lions are the worst team ever. It's been about a year now since the start of the 2008 season. And the Detroit Lions still suck. But they are still the greatest team when it comes to sucking. Now, why do I talk about the Detroit Lions today? The reason why I talk about the Detroit Lions today is because the world needs to hear about the Detroit Lions today. And NFL football. This is an NFL football, an official NFL football. Yeah, signed by the commissioner. He hates the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are a very hateable team, but not by me. I love the Detroit Lions. Why do I love the Detroit Lions? Because they're in the NFL. And because they're the worst team in the NFL. And why are they the worst team in the NFL? Because they can't run. They can't catch. They can't do shit. But they're from Detroit. And Detroit sucks too. Think about it. The fucking motorcycle. The motor shit there. Fucking niggers. They got like... Alright, what else? Chinks. Did you guys see Gran Torino? Alright, back to the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are epic. The Detroit Lions will win one game in the next 10 years. Maybe two. Will they win the Super Bowl? Yes. Will they lose the Super Bowl? Yes. Will Mike Francesa talk about them for hours on end? Yes. Will the world go on and on? Yes. Will the Philadelphia Eagles lose the Super Bowl? Yes. Will the Packers... who gives a shit about the Packers? Will the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl and then lose and then be like, oh man, that's because of this, and we would have won because of this, and this, and that. But the Detroit Lions have no excuses. The Detroit Lions know they suck. Even the Detroit Lions fans don't have excuses anymore. The Detroit Lions fans wear hats, wear bags over their faces that say, embarrassed Detroit Lions fan. Not even the Cubs do that. And the Cubs suck. The Cubs haven't won a World Series in 101 years. Why haven't they won the World Series in 101 years? I don't know. But they haven't. And about the Detroit Lions, they've never even been to the Super Bowl. Hey, but the Arizona Cardinals hadn't been to the Super Bowl until last year. They hadn't even been to the NFC Championship. But they prevailed, and they almost won the Super Bowl. But they didn't. And they did not. And they did not good. Because they failed. Why did they fail? Because there was some fast-ass linebacker who was... Somebody must have given him some good chicken that early day. Because I ain't never seen a linebacker run that fast. Even if you were offering him a couple bucks to wash your car. Anyway, back to the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions know how to make a bad team. The Detroit Lions have... I don't even know the name of their quarterback. You know something? I could not even give you a single name on the Detroit Lions roster. Could you, sir? I am asking the YouTube audience to name a player on the Detroit Lions roster. Please. Please, sir, do so. Thank you very much. Why do the Detroit Lions suck? I don't know, but I love them so much. One day, the Detroit Lions will not suck. They will be supreme. They will be superior to all teams in the NFC and AFC and all of NFL. They could beat up the New York Mets in a fight if they were to fight. But the New York Mets get injured left and right. Hey, don't put up the fight. Don't take the bite. Hey, don't listen to me. I'm not David Wright. I'm making this rhyme up on my own, on the spot, right now. David Wright got hurt a couple days ago. He's on the 15 DL list. But he's on the Mets. And we're talking about the Lions. So back to the Lions. The Lions are in the NFL. The Lions. You know something? The Lions are named. Why are they called the Lions? I guess there's a baseball team named the Tigers. The MLB. So I don't know, Lions and Tigers. It's weird. Except there's no lions in Detroit. If there was a lion in Detroit, the lion would die. The lion would die from the lack of fresh air. The lion would die from the fumes of the cars and the disgust of the failure of the city. And the Tigers, they're in first. Ha! They're in first in the AL Central. You know something? The AL Central, though, probably the weakest division in AL and NL. The strongest being the AL East, even though the New York Yankees are currently absolutely just dominating the AL East. 6.5 games ahead. And they will probably win the World Series. My guess will be 6 games over 5 games. But that's baseball. And we're not talking about baseball. We're talking about the Detroit Lions. I love watching the Detroit Lions lose. Do you?